stepdaddy.
For every one man, there's 10 women.
Yeah.
So you said for every one man,
there's 10 women. Women outnumber men down.
Okay. Hold on. So what?
I ain't even doing small children. Like it got to be older. Like my youngest is about to be 5 in a couple of months. So you got to be able to match me. Younger than that. But you still got ties to your baby daddy.
Okay, so basically, before I get into you,
especially if it's more than one.
So what you talking about?
Yeah, what you say?
Oh, we had just got there goddamn stepdaddies. Yeah, bro. I'm about to be a stepdaddy. So fine. Then goddamn, I was giving the stipulation.
So is it an age limit on the stepdaddy? Like, do the woman have to like you were saying, like you want somebody that's gonna match you because you got 2 and your youngest is, Jelly is 5.
Yeah.
So
I ain't trying to deal with those kids younger than 5 that I ain't create.
Okay. So the kids got to be older.
A little older, yeah.
Okay, so they can't be babies, newborns. They got to be basically grade school. So you can have the grade.
I can do Head Start.
Okay.
We can do Head Start. You know what I'm saying? I pick mine up too. I would pick yours up. I'll go to how eat spaghetti. Okay. If you younger than like 3-4, your kid younger than 3-4, I ain't. See, that's fucked up because my kid is 2. My youngest is 2. See, so I gotta get even. I was there. I was there.
I ain't got no kids. I'm saying, but I do get what you're saying. I'm saying if I do gotta be stepdaddy, I do prefer your kids to be able to walk and understand, know and sit down. You feel me? Yeah. Stuff like that.
I ain't gonna help you to make them understand. Nah, I don't never plan on goddamn be with. You feel me, a woman too long, so I don't have like long term.
Okay, so you like, hold on. Okay, so hold on before we even get into that. What's good? It's another episode of Talkswith93. I'm your host Antonio White, and we're here with another episode. Oh, I did it to you, didn't I? I got y'all like this last night too. They don't even be ready. But like we were saying, we're gonna talk about commitment today. Yeah, because like you were saying, you don't be in relationships long, or situationships. We ain't even gonna say relationships. We gonna say situationships or any situationships though. He owns tonight, ain't he?
I have a special place in my heart.
So what you like about situationships?
Situationship is deeper than a relationship, for real.
Yeah. You find yourself doing stuff like you ain't even with the person, but you have a relationship problem
like a motherfucker.
Bit man, because you ain't even answer the phone. We don't even go together.
Bit bad about me, but like, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with her.
Okay, I see it.
I fuck with her.
So Van was saying we here for what time?
A good time, not a long time.
Okay, you feel me? So I'm saying, what's the good time?
The good time is the good time, baby. Don't get out of that time. Listen, I mean, it is what it is. I can't even speculate. It is what it is.
Okay.
If you know, you know.
Understand? Yeah, we got the married man here, Mr. Patrick Parks, he had some good times.
Oh yeah,
in the past, you know what I'm saying? In the past,
in the single world.
Black men don't cheat.
Time. Baby, I love you.
Black men don't cheat. You know what I'm saying?
Never do.
That's
but I'm gonna say relationship. You're doing it anyway. You feel me? You start already had the problem. Already talking about you worried about it calling you big man. You think you big man for it in the first place. Real pimp ain't gonna get big man, is he? He just keep flowing with it. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? But that look to each his own, because some people in the have an understandable situation. You feel me?
They just keep it to themselves.
Yeah. You can't say, I ain't even gonna say it like, you feel me? I ain't even gonna say act like I ain't been in a situationship and I got pissed off about something.
I definitely.
You feel me? Because I ain't even gonna cap, you feel me? Like, even though we ain't like together, if I'm doing certain things, like, look, I feel like certain things got to be respect.
Yeah, out of respect.
You feel me?
Out of respect.
So I'm saying, like, if we done established we talking to other people, that's cool, but we ain't established that.
Okay.
You feel me? And I see you out here kicking it with another dude, I'm liable to be ready to bump. You feel me?
But talking to other people until proving, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, I'm talking about as what me. You feel me? I can't speak for nobody else because I don't know what they did in their situation.
Is you really exclusive?
But I know what I did. you know, I'm one of them. I'm a Scorpio, so you know, I was considered a toxic person. You feel me? So I don't know.
Don't put Scorpios in style.
What you? I'm not saying. I said I'm a Scorpio, so I was put in the category as toxic.
Okay.
You feel me? Or certain actions that I did.
I'm saying, though,
He about to have me wrong like I'm talking about Scorpio. Man, don't beat me up, bro. About to beat me up and then they talking about
They saying that what y'all is, that what y'all is. Don't be trying to act like y'all lame.
But you won't tell nobody what you is.
I am what I am.
See, we ain't even gonna start with him. We ain't even gonna talk about him. But back to this commitment.
Okay.
So, fellas, why do you think it's hard for men to like really like be in committed relationships?
I say we're committed, but our dick ain't.
You gonna have to elaborate on that. Gotta say that again.
You committed, but your dick ain't.
You committed, but your dick ain't committed. Oh, you gonna have to tell me about that.
Just like goddamn, you know what I'm saying? It's just a man's nature, just animalistic nature, just the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Procreate. So like, you feel me? Until you really like put a ring on that, you feel me, woman? But that you committed as a person, but shit, you still gonna see something bad. You might see something bad. You know what I'm saying? Certain people might go ahead and fuck off. He's committed to that woman, but his dick ain't committed because he ain't like he got down having feelings for it. He just
wants some pussy. Like,
okay, so but I'm saying if you in a situation like I feel like if you gonna be somewhere where you don't want to be committed and you just want to get the pussy, then don't be in a committed relationship.
I agree.
But I'm saying as far as like when people get into like starting to like wanting to be in committed relationships, I feel like men are more, you know, standoffish about it. Like it's more so like,
no, you even post
like you feel me, shadow the line with it. You know, I want to be in a relationship, but then they be like, at the same time, I don't want to be in a relationship. And then, you know, most of the time they say men don't want to commit. And I understand, Pat, you're married. So what do you think, like, the hard thing about, like, being in a committed relationship, like, with men? Like, actually, like, getting into a committed relationship and staying in a committed relationship?
Knowing what the fuck you want. That's it. That's absolutely it. Just know what you know. You gotta know what the fuck you want and know what you can handle. You dig what I'm saying? Okay. That's all I'm saying. Like, ain't there wrong with just like he said, I agree. You know, I did got another mind. You feel me? I tell you that for the simple fact that I did wake up for we do. Let be honey. You know what I'm saying? By the time we get up, all men know anything about that. Did wake up for we do. So to be real about it, it's just if you can control it. That is the mindset that you gotta have, and most men don't know the power that comes with it because folks straddle the line of saying, "Oh, I don't know if I can be committed to one woman," instead of saying, "I want to be committed to one woman," and holding yourself accountable to that because you know what comes. You know that there's more because you know what you want. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
but bro, chill out, bro. You acting like this is the only country that has one woman.
No. I'm not saying that you should have just one woman. Some men can have two, can have three. But you gotta know
like that what everybody got going on.
What?
One woman over here, one woman over there.
No, some men got multiple women.
Got 90 of these bitches just walking around.
But how is their family holding up? That's all I want to know. Financially, maybe cool, but as a father, aren't you supposed to be there for your child more than just financially?
They have multiple gas stations while the other wives.
Boom! They already said they got the gas station. Son, gas station. Daughter, gas station.
The main wife come over here.
You know,
but what we talking about is like being committed.
Yeah.
Do you think it's harder now to be in a committed relationship?
If you make it hard.
It's always about you, basically.
Yeah, for real.
It depends on the.
Yeah, for real. I mean, like I said, everybody ain't meant to be. I do not agree that every person is meant to be in a committed relationship. There are some people who do not care if somebody else on with you and you go off with another person. Have no.
But I consider that as dating. Like when you dating, you know,
open relationships.
Yeah, you feel me? But I'm saying when you talking about like being like with just one person. Like,
but when you're dating, I already know. Like, say for instance, You go out with this girl. Y'all know y'all single. Y'all know this. Y'all just went out. Y'all going out. Y'all. The reason for y'all going out to see if this gonna lead to a second date or a third one.
Okay.
You feel me? At the end of the day, and then but in that whole little process, you feel me? Make it to the second date. Alright, it's getting a little serious. Alright, cool.
So
Still got
no,
ain't even no second date. It's on y'all movement. It's on y'all. If y'all set them boundaries on that night,
listen,
then it's that night. If y'all set them boundaries 7, 9 dates down the road from that, it's 7, 9 dates down the road from that. It's on y'all.
We get an understanding before we even go on a date. I'm not finna wait till the second date to get an understanding. Like when we first start communicating, like
that is true.
Tell me what you like, what your outlook of what this could be, and I'm gonna tell you what mine is. If me personally want to stay single and just date, I'm gonna let you know. Look, I ain't here for nothing serious. I'm here to date, and if it turn into something, then it turn into something. If you don't agree with any of that, if that ain't something you want to do, go move around. You feel me? Like I feel like at the beginning, that's where a lot of people get messed up at because they don't tell people. Yeah, they're not telling people what they really want at the beginning. Like if you want to just get the pussy, just be upfront with it. Like I'm saying, you still like people like, oh, I'm trying to see if I can get the pussy. Like they be sneaking and trying to finesse. Like,
oh yeah,
she know if she gonna give you the pussy when she first meet you. So I'm saying sometimes the sneaking and finessing is just something they want to see. You feel me? To see if you really gonna chase them. Because at the end of the day, they know if they gonna, you feel me? So that's what I'm saying. You gotta understand if you really ready to do that, or if you just want to see, go on a couple of dates, y'all do what y'all do from time to time. Keep it cordial, you know what I'm saying? Be adults. But I feel like nowadays, most people mess up at because they not telling nobody the truth. Yeah. They're not being 100.
Or they going for stuff that, women that ain't with that.
Like, I feel like it's bullshit. I feel like any female or anybody, not just female, men, anybody that be like, oh, like you say hey to them and they send you their cash out. Oh, you out the door right there. Like we ain't got nothing to talk about.
They send you their cash out?
You see, well, you married, man. So they're like, better be some women like that, bro.
I ain't never experienced it.
Y'all sending
I know
cash
people that
outs?
have experience.
Bro, some niggas is actually sending women money.
After off from what?
What you mean off of what?
Like trying to get their attention.
Like trying to get their attention.
Boy, y'all
You
got to
like
be.
50
I mean,
cent.
no, ain't no fucking up the game. You do what you do. You feel me?
You not fucking up the game. Why I gotta pay to talk to you?
I don't want to talk to you. Ain't no talking to you. If you send me your cash, that'd be the perfect.
So you can't send them $1.
They won't, because it's certain type of niggas that do that.
I don't know.
So it just got everybody for everybody.
Like everybody don't pay for some. Like everybody don't pay for some.
What you mean?
What
like
you
Everybody expound on
okay. You ask a female to go on a date. Yeah. You feel me?
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. At some point, no, listen. It's like what I'm saying is at some point in time when you are courting or talking to a female or trying to get to know her, you gonna spend some money. Yeah. So either way it go, it may not happen like at some point. I ain't saying it always happens. Sometimes you get lucky, like it happens. I understand the game.
I spend some money, but I don't got some money spent.
Yeah, I don't have some money spent on me too. Like it ain't. I'm not a one-sided person. Like I'm not gonna keep dropping on money. If
I just got into the space.
Well, we understand you. We understand your process. We know who you are. You ain't even on social media like that. Like we had to force you on social media. Yeah, we did.
No, man.
We had to force you on social media.
So y'all talking about spending money in the aspect of just like going out on dates and stuff like that?
I don't know.
No, what I'm saying is you gonna have to spend money. Period.
Yeah.
I get that.
But nowadays, like with going back to being in a committed relationship, I feel like more men are skeptical. Like I was talking about. Like another reason is because when you're trying to approach a person, trying to talk to her, she hit you with the cash out. Like you feel like, hey, why you gonna send me the cash out? Like, and I'm saying all I said was, hey. You feel me?
So from hey,
I can see your man literally sending $1
I can see you doing that.
Put Swift for a
little chance. And then they make that.
So from hey,
listen,
hey, right?
You are married.
Hey,
you met Darlisha at a time.
You cash out?
Listen, you know how long it's been since you trying to talk
to another woman?
It's been 5 years.
5 years. So in 5 years, things have changed, man.
That's
like
a whole princess thing.
So y'all telling me that's a part of the process, though.
No, what process?
No, we're not saying that you have to.
Yeah, you ain't gotta do that. I'm not saying.
You personally don't have to do it. I might send $1 if I was in the situation.
That's what we said.
And they would take it and be happy.
I don't know
what's gonna happen. I ain't sending nobody no money.
Okay, that's all I'm saying. You said you ain't sending nobody no money. That was I thought y'all was saying
I don't even give people
that's a
tips
part of the game nowadays. Like it's normal for the motherfuckers.
I don't really have game. I was just saying if I was
some women do it, some men participate in it.
Yeah, that's what we saying. But I'm saying I don't got no game. Like I don't see what the process is. Like I'm saying, if I show my attention, you know, it's either you can.
But everybody's showing attention. So sometimes you gotta come with something different.
What you mean? It's a different type of attention. Like you gotta, like me and Neil was talking about this the other day.
Okay.
You know how like when like I don't think women understand when like men be like another person is doing too much, he thirsty. Like it's a difference between a man trying to get your attention and a man being thirsty.
Yeah.
I consider men thirsty. Like, have you ever looked under the comments on somebody's picture, bro? Like, just go look at the
name in mind, but I ain't gonna say it.
Yeah, but I'm saying, have you ever went to a person like a picture and you like, okay, I'm gonna see what the comments is, see if somebody made a little joke or something, and then you had like the motherfucker that time I drink your bath water. You thirsty, bro? That's what I consider thirsty. Like, just like the picture, like everybody else did. Like, why you gotta come and say some outlandish shit?
To put your little heart out,
put your love. Come in and mind what's going on when it go back to business.
It is a little.
Oh.
Like I'm saying, and I feel like now they got like the attention and thirsty mixed up. Like just because I say like, how you doing, beautiful? Like, oh, I'm thirsty.
Because I just don't feel like a lot of niggas is doing anything different.
And then some dudes be
a lot of
doing
niggas ain't doing shit different to make themselves look different or do anything like that. Sometimes
what's different?
You don't want to be
like you can personally me.
Shout like you like that.
Before making a woman either you knew me before,
but she gonna talk to you when you first approach her. She know if she gonna say hey back to you. She know if she gonna run game on you. She know, bro.
That's some ugly niggas with some women. I'm sorry. If you got a mouthpiece, you know how to use it. That's all I gotta say.
What I'm saying is,
most of the time they got money.
Yeah, they got something. They got something to come with that.
Nigga got a mouthpiece to work just as good.
Okay, Pat. Just because you got the gift of gab, everybody ain't got the gift of gab.
It ain't like I was just born with the gift gab. You act like I ain't never been told no. Like I ain't ever been girl.
But I'm saying that's what most dudes don't want to put themselves out there like that nowadays.
That's the problem. Why? That's the problem. Why?
I can't tell you.
And once again, we were talking about earlier. There's a 10-to-1 ratio. There's a 10-to-1 ratio. If anybody should be scared to put themselves out.
Okay, 10-to-1 ratio.
Just realize that a man that's scared of rejection ain't just realize, bro, everybody ain't gonna feel you. He feel like just goddamn just because he like somebody, goddamn the energy gonna be reciprocated. And always that. You feel me? Just how you had to learn and realize everybody ain't feeling you, they just ain't realized that yet.
I agree with that. I agree with that. But once again, that goes back to saying, the fuck do you want? Because that could minimize a lot of the bullshit that you go out there and try to attempt for. That's out your fucking league.
That boy come back.
This nigga here be on the
not saying song in it, man. Your soul is mine. But it's bad. He was cutting up yesterday too.
Oh, man.
But I'm saying, but you feel me? Like, you know, you came out the game when you came out the game.
Oh yeah.
You know,
look.
remember
I don't knock whatever y'all got going on, bro. I'm telling you, the single lifestyle ain't nothing wrong with it. It ain't meant that. Relationships ain't meant for everybody. I'm just being honest with you. It's not. It's not meant for everybody.
But it ain't meant for the weak either. Like, I feel like every relationship ain't gonna turn into marriage.
No.
Like,
it's not supposed to.
Fuck no.
I feel like some people put too much expectations on like certain things. At the beginning, like when you first meet somebody, start talking to people. You feel me? Like
a lot of the times, the person you say you're gonna marry, when you get fresh into the relationship game and just say, okay, now I'm ready to look for a relationship now. When most folks think, as soon as you get into looking for a relationship, the the next person you get with, you gonna marry.
I think if you want to get married, you gotta go find somebody that's on the same thing you like with the marriage thing. Like that's what they dating for. Like if you dating for marriage, then you need to date people that's dating for marriage.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, man, I thought that'd be supposed to be organic. You don't supposed to just, all right, this right here.
No, I'm saying like when I say dating for marriage, like y'all, like
you gotta like mine.
Basically, what I'm saying is,
marriage don't pop up in your mind. You know what? We've been together 3 years. How about we just get married? You know what I'm saying?
That's a little too
soon. Yeah. Marriage just don't work like that. Like you just been sitting down 3 years and now you on the couch watching TV. She doing what she doing. You know what? Let's get married. You know, it don't work like that. You done already kind of talked about it a little bit.
This is not the military. We not getting no money.
Right. I mean, you gonna
try to get some money from doing it?
Well, you can sign a contract with somebody and have like a contract, man. Oh, they don't play about that, but they be going crazy with that.
It's real cheap.
Yeah, you can get some money, but they gotta be in the army.
What's the thing called?
It's too late for you to join.
Alright, bro, don't even worry about it.
You ain't gotta join, but you can join, bro.
Join, man. I got a bad leg, bro.
You can't join with no bad legs.
You should have
joined that leg.
Play football, going out of school.
Little limp. You feel me? Little limp going on.
Trying to keep it playing. Chill out, man.
All them little 18-year-olds gonna be running back. Yeah, beat your ass in bases.
Hey, you got different groups though. Now look, now you got A group, B group, and C group now.
Bro, my dad re-enlisted in the army in his shit. I was in 6th grade, so he goddamn had to be in his 30s. Like, you feel me, early 30s.
Yeah.
I remember him telling me,
I remember
having a goddamn brother and shit. All them little young boys, goddamn, man, he having to keep up this shit. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I was there. So till you 18, you supposed to be don't throw the cat, bro.
Running by. That's why he understand. He was running by your dad.
I was one of the runners. I probably passed a couple of oldie goldies like, hey, boy, you shot at that age.
I understood because I was in the back with Hey, look, I'm young and I still can't do it, bro. Don't feel bad.
Yo, it's gonna breathe hard as hell.
Hey, it's all about how you train yourself, but you know you ain't gonna go do that. But they do contract marriages. Like some people just like get the money. You feel me? Because then we want to stay in the barracks.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. That's why people get contracts.
So I can't do that without going to do the running and shit.
No, somebody else could be in the military. Like you can meet somebody in the military. You like, hey, you trying to get some little money. But they gotta be on the same thing.
That's why I went over here and told him that earlier. I saw the buy. He was on this nigga trying to cut that.
But you always know he always trying to hustle up his money.
I went over here and got that.
Man, see, man walking to the recruiter. How you doing, big man?
He would fuck around walking to a recruiter. Yeah, you start your ass because he'll tell you, you only gonna run 2 days a week. Oh, okay, that's all right.
All right, 2 days a week. I don't ran every day.
Every damn
what? Every day.
But that's a recruiter tell you.
Is that hazard pay? Like,
you know hazard pay.
They throw a lot of money in your face.
They're gonna undersell it. You running 2 days a week, he just didn't tell you it's gonna be 4 more added on top of that.
I said, then they throw that little bonus at them. They like, oh, you get a $20,000 signing bonus. So they
for,
like,
for 2 days, that's $10,000 every, for each run.
They sell it. They said it.
You go to a recruiter office just to play around. Just don't you ain't going
just go to see what they talk about. See how they say
talk to kids without their parents present.
If you 18, motherfucker, anything below.
No, cause they go. I remember them like my senior year. Goddamn, they goddamn coming like little classes and shit.
They
talk to you, bro.
But they can't do anything without a look. That's why they did that.
I feel like the parents need to be present doing their little meetings. So they
I'm saying it's like a career thing.
Yeah,
you ain't gonna. Most
the parents still gotta come in and talk.
Yeah, the parents still gotta even then they gotta like say for anybody on the 17, they could be like, fuck what my mama say, I'm gonna go join, and then they go in there sign paperwork.
No.
You still gotta
your parents gotta sign. Your parents gotta sign.
Bank account. Where the fuck your money going?
Yeah,
no, they set up all that. What you mean?
Yeah, you can.
When you go to the army, you set up. They
all got banks and shit.
They got
saying like USA, Navy.
Under 18, you need that that
parent percent. But if you 18, but you going to make a decision.
Oh yeah, you make a boy. They get you quick. They'll get in there in high school and tell you real fast like, how when you 17? Oh right, you know what? Next year I think we're gonna have another bonus. I see you.
Hit him with that Hellcat. With that
Hellcat. Whatever the new car is.
You spent everything on that bitch.
Bro, they gonna get you.
Cost those $700 a month. But at the same time, bro, you really don't make a man.
It ain't perfect.
The money.
It ain't.
You still ain't making.
You gotta get high.
Still not making enough money.
You gotta
stay in to make your rank.
You gotta get high.
Then with the hazard pay, like going to airborne school, like adding all the stuff to your resume.
All your shit.
It's just like, but I'm saying, you need some discipline and stuff like that. I'm saying there ain't nothing wrong with it, bro.
It's another perspective to look on. Yeah. I do say that.
Yeah, it's a different.
I do.
People don't understand it because it is a different lifestyle.
It's a different life, boy. It's a different lifestyle. A lot of maturity out of me came through the fucking military because I realized I thought, man, niggas just around me was child.
Okay. Say this. So think just the average motherfucker that's like, shit, I'm finna go and get paid for it.
It ain't happening.
Hell no, it
ain't.
As a recruiter, if a motherfucker come in my office and be like, I want to go shoot. Yeah. Oh, you want to go to the infantry? We're gonna get you.
Bravo.
You just set yourself up for the kill.
Boy,
I want to come in and shoot guns.
You front line. Yeah, you can go shoot the infantry. I got your job.
We got you. You want to go shoot? 11 Bravo, Cap, Cub Scout,
anything 11 series, 10 series.
Exactly.
Anything 10
artillery, all that you want to go and do it, they can give it to you.
That's your ass, Mr.
So this people
ain't nothing wrong with it. Respect everybody on that front line. I'm saying, I'm real talk.
Like somebody gotta
be on that front line. That's respect to everybody on that front line.
That's your initial job. Like when you go in, like
they teach you.
Like that's your classification.
So you gotta go in Iraq, like I'll be one of them folk. Drop down, like boom.
You gotta go to training for all that.
You go to train. You going to train.
Just because you go in the infantry don't mean you're gonna be jumping out of planes and sliding down the road.
Yeah,
you feel me?
You got a lot.
You are a ground soldier first. Everybody is.
So I come in on the truck, jump out of the truck, guns up.
I ain't no jump. Well, yeah, but I'm saying ain't no jumping out the trucks.
You don't want to get out that truck, my brother.
That's what I'm saying. You don't want to get out there.
You be a part of you be on convoys and stuff like that, bro. But I'm saying at the end of the day, but this shit real life.
It sounds fun, but this ain't Call of Duty, my nigga.
Like this, bro. Because it's young men across this country that has this mindset of what I just
somebody
said.
Gotta be real with them and tell them what it is. That's the issue, bro. Like
somebody gotta ask these questions.
But I'm saying this is the thing. As a recruiter, it's just like a person trying to get you to come to their college.
Yeah.
As a recruiter, I'm there to sell you all the good stuff.
Right.
I'm not there to tell you this shit sucks. I ain't telling you that you gotta deal with certain things. Yeah, it's like selling you a car.
It's a car sales.
I mean, I remember that with football and shit.
Like you use car salesman at that. Let's put it at that. Not even new. The military is new used car salesman.
Real. So you gotta do what you gotta do.
I mean, all the jobs in the military are not like that. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. But if you go in there and you say what you just said and say that's what you want to do, that's what your.
And then talk about your test scores too.
That ain't no game. Don't like that. Ain't all that bullshit you done seen.
Yeah.
When you see it with your eyes, motherfucker, I'm talking about pull up in that truck, your ass gonna clench.
Try to see.
Yeah, like your ass is gonna clench, bro. I'm talking about your life probably.
You find out what's for you. You feel me? Like,
yes, sir.
You know, most people like they come in. It's all about your test scores. If you don't score high, you get certain job selection like mechanics, infantry, different stuff like that. So it just depends on your job. What you trying to do. Yeah. So if you know, like, oh, I want to go in the medical field, but I want to be in the military as well, that means you need to study the ASVAB so you can score like a 50 or higher.
Yeah.
So you can do those types of jobs. Like, you know, like if I was told about like, oh, you know, the 50 or higher, I would have did better. I'm saying I didn't do bad. I'm saying I scored higher than the 50. So I'm saying I did good. But at the same time, it'd be a lot of people like they first time taking it, they make a 36. Something like that, 29. So, you know, it just depends.
I'm trying to be a big boy chef.
I just went as a mechanic.
You can do it.
Grilling lobsters.
Hey, Nigga been selling place today. And one thing they ain't
sold some place today?
Nigga been selling place today.
Man.
You sold some place today, man?
Nigga making runs before he came up here, nigga.
Why you ain't even let nobody know you was selling place today, man?
How you want to drive way up there?
You could have brought it when you came. I wasn't expecting it then. Damn, Fancy Fan didn't even tell nobody he was selling plays today, man.
I ain't low key no neither though.
That's what I told
you. Do better on the market.
Yeah.